baby before both your babies.
Just like that. Anyway, we talk about the Irish twins.
They know. I bet the internet know who.
All right, y'all know what Irish twins is? Let me know if y'all know, because I just found out today. But just like that, we back again. We got a clip we want to play. This is going to be our next topic. So take a listen.
The man of my dreams about 2 years ago. He communicates well, is emotionally vulnerable, and is generous and kind. He's what I've been asking God for. Both of us are in our 50s. We have both been divorced. Because we wanted to get to know each other on a deeper level, we decided not to have sex prior to marriage. Yeah. We got married 6 months ago. Everything has been good, I guess. But there is one problem that I need to talk about. On the night of our wedding, he couldn't get hard. Couldn't get it up. I was very disappointed. I thought it was an isolated incident because of his excitement. I found out later that he has ED, aka erectile dysfunction, but he never told me about it. I felt I was deceived because he did not tell me. All right, everything else is great, but this was so important to me. What should I do?
You want part two?
No, we just do. We can answer ourselves. So for me, he definitely deceived me. 1,000,000%. He deceived me. Like you know, what we get married for, we not gonna be having sex. I'm disappointed. And it's the same like if he found out like, well, I can have children. Why wouldn't you tell me that before we got married? Now we married, he definitely deceived me. And I might be ready for a divorce. Because I like how she said all this, he said all this stuff like, oh, he's good at this, he's good at that. Because he know he was coming up short somewhere else. So that's like mad. I'm mad. I'm on fire. I'm everything. I'm mad.
But for the guys, you have to turn that around.
Turn to what? Dry? What you talking about? What's the first that? Dry cooch, low libido? What is it?
No.
Don't want to have sex all the time or something like that? What is it?
No, do
What
you
if she
think you
could-
deceived
What
her?
if she couldn't have a kid?
But,
No, wait, hold on.
Oh, what-
You deceived
they're
her.
both 50. No, I would have got a Viagra prescription.
I don't think there's anybody that's 50 that wants to say, I want to have kids.
I would have took 9 Viagra before
My granddaddy had a kid when he was like in his 60s.
I don't
So
know that.
he had a son. I had an uncle that was, younger than me. So that's not always necessary. But I want to know, answer the questions, do you think that this man deceived this woman? I mean, he told her nothing. And it wasn't out of the ordinary to say, we not having sex.
I thought marriage was about love.
His body gave up on him.
I thought this shit was about love and happiness. And he provides happiness and
It's
love.
not no Al Green love and happiness.
But is it like to the point where it won't at all, or did he just need a little help? Like, you know, a little pick me up. Like,
Well,
or if it completely like this don't work, then I'm sorry, I can't.
Either way, my thing is that you could have, just like you said, okay, well, you know, I'm having problems taking, because some men take a lot of medication and it mess with them. So, you know, you can understand certain things. But to just be straight up like, oh, this is my wedding night, yes, we about to get it in, yes, we didn't wait all this time. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Not tonight. No, you disappointed. I feel deceived. So, guys, do you think you deceived that person by withholding that?
I think there's a couple variables to that.
And name one.
Did he just not tell her at all? Like,
Not at all. They
Okay.
said not one thing
On
about
their
it.
wedding night.
and
That's how she
it
found
was
out,
that,
on the wedding night.
like you said, it just don't work, or it just needs some
That's
help.
what I'm.
Yeah,
that
I
was
think-
that
I
was a
think that's a
question.
big- that's a
Yeah,
big
like
thing,
if
'cause
it just not at all.
If
Like,
it just don't work, then yeah, that's something you
but if
gotta.
you need some help,
Because
then
they
you
both
work
were
with something.
waiting. You gotta remember that they both
Yeah,
agreed to
so
wait.
you know.
So we're gonna say that it doesn't work.
Ain't nothing he can do. I don't think it's by choice. Like, damn, bro.
But okay, so why wouldn't you tell her before you got married? Why wouldn't you tell her?
Because they're both waiting. So it's not about that sexual part.
We're waiting for
a reason,
sex, right?
Yeah. Before we got married,
We're
we just
waiting
wanted
for
to-
that.
Yeah.
We said we want to.
Okay, so you guys are saying,
abstinence.
yeah, just to get married.
Yes, but so when we get married, it will.
Then yeah, he's in the wrong because if he know it don't work and they're only doing or waiting because of marriage, then yeah, it's a little bit like that's only if it doesn't work at all.
Yeah, that's.
Is he providing you the lifestyle that you need or want?
They just said in the beginning what he was doing. He was doing everything he was
And
not.
That's a part
The
of the
question
relationship.
is, did he deceive her? And I said 1,000,000% he
Okay,
did.
okay. So watch this. So what if he was? I'm just asking this question, not to deviate from what the question is, but
Devil's advocate.
right. What if he was knocking the bottom out of her shit, but he wasn't doing nothing else and they got married? Would it matter? Like he ain't have enough money, blah 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 blah. I'm just saying for marriage.
Yeah,
because
you can
marriage
flip that
standpoint of the
too.
question of like, if the question was, oh, well, he's great in bed and blah 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 blah
But he don't
blah,
uphold or do anything
but
else.
he don't pay the bills.
Would
he
we
got-
still be having the same question?
That ain't the question. That's not the question.
I'm
The
just saying.
question is,
My answer would be
they
the same.
waited purposely.
LaDonna said he better
No
move
one
there.
said. No one
What's
said.
your opinion on it?
No one said that it was his suggestion or if it was the woman's suggestion. What I'm saying is that in my book, and we can use a whole bunch of different scenarios, just like, hey, I can't have children, but wait till I marry you to tell you that? That's deceiving.
If I pay all the bills, you gonna take what I get.
But we waited purposely. You said let's wait, or I said let's wait, and then now we still waiting. But we married, we still wait. We can't do nothing.
You got a fat bottom baby?
That's not right.
Fuck all that.
That's an acid.
How about that? Fuck all that. You want to talk about the deceiving and all that other shit? Let's say the chick.
No.
Excuse me,
First, do the
excuse me.
question. Answer the question first. First, answer the question. Did this gentleman deceive the woman? Then we can go into other things. Let's get that situated first. Let's get everybody's answer. Do you think he deceived him? He waited. We don't know if it was his call or her call to say, let's not have sex until we are married. They got married and they still not having sex because he can't get it up.
Queen B said she agreed with Tina.
And I'm gonna say fuck all that again. I'm gonna keep saying that, bro. So this is my thing. When you say, I'm asking your question first.
Okay.
Did he give her any promises? Only thing he said was that he was gonna wait until the marriage, right? He waited until the marriage and his shit didn't work. He didn't deceive her. He didn't deceive her. He said he was gonna wait until he said he's gonna wait until, excuse me.
What if this shit just stopped working though? What if it just stopped working?
He knew that.
What if it just stopped working
Tear
though?
that shit up.
He's suffering from it.
Okay, so
He
most,
knew.
I'm going to say it like this.
Fuck all that. That's what I'm gonna say again. Now, like I said, dog said we gonna wait till marriage before we have sex. If dog can't perform, dog can't perform. Now,
So immediately she should divorce him. Immediately.
No, that important.
It is.
was that the terms
It is.
Right.
was that the terms that they agreed to?
Fuck that, yes.
But that's what I'm saying. If that was the terms that they agreed to or something like that, then maybe. But as I still say, I'm gonna flip it to the other side. Because you know you like the
That's why I think-
little one side question, all this other shit, bro. No,
I didn't say we couldn't go somewhere.
No, I know.
To answer that first, then you
Yeah,
can go off into somewhere else.
I know, and as I already answered it. I said, dog said he was gonna wait. He waited and he tried, and it didn't go down. So let's flip it to the other side of it. Here, and on here I go.
There you go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Once again, fuck all that. And so let's say the dude, they having sex all the time.
That's all he do.
Twice a day, 5, 6, 7 times a week, this, that, or whatever. As soon as they get married, boom, she flip it. She don't want to have sex all the time. She dropping the limit down to 1 or 2 times a week.
You still get it.
1 or 2 times every 2 weeks. This,
You
that,
still
whatever.
get it.
That's not what we agreed to. That's not what the terms was before. See, the difference with the situation was dog waited. I didn't really see it all the way. The difference between that is because all dog said was, and what he committed to was, let's wait before we try to have sex.
No, he didn't say try. He didn't say. Here's the thing. Watch this.
Let's wait before we have sex.
This is what I'm about to say. So, can she sleep with other people then? Because
She's single. She's single.
No, they just got married.
No, she's single.
They just got married.
She's single.
Other niggas don't pay these bills.
Enormous. She's
You know, this is the
single.
thing that I see.
Sean, you sing it here, bro.
Look, better go. What's the song?
The doctor said the boy's sex isn't everything, but
What's the
he
song?
should have gave her a chance to decide.
Lover's Lane? Motherfucker put it on Lover's Lane and get one of
Love
them.
is up there, but some people need sex too. Yeah. Here's the thing, just like I say, the question has been tagged around. My thing is this: if I got married with a man and he said, well, I told him, when we get married, we'll have children. We get married, I tell him, I can't have children anymore. Then what?
You lied to him from the get-go.
But this the same thing. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
you
If
say
we
you
gonna
want to
have
have
sex-
children, and then you say, I can't have children. You lied to him from the beginning. He ain't never said, we about to go to Pound Town every day.
Well, we didn't go on our wedding night. We didn't even do nothing on our wedding night.
Fuck all that. I'm gonna keep saying it
That's
to
your
y'all.
new word.
I'm gonna keep saying it to y'all all the
That's
time.
your new
bro.
phrase.
Listen, fuck all that, man.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I will be very upset. I will be because here's the thing. When you communicate with somebody, just say before you say, I'm having problems, I'm taking all this medication, and it's really have me, ED. Okay, well, let's try to focus on something else. Let's look into this. But you told me, if I married you still, and that wedding night came and you couldn't get it up, I couldn't really be mad because you told me about it. But I'm ready on that wedding night and nothing's happening. You got Viagra, you got this, you got that, but nothing's working.
So then, did you get married because you loved him or because you wanted to have sex with him?
Because I wanted to have sex.
So then,
Shit.
you should be getting married.
But that's not even a question to say like, did you get married to have sex? I don't have to get married to have sex. I don't have to get married. But that was the thing. Hey, let's wait. So I'm waiting and anticipating, and it didn't happen. He knew that he couldn't get it up because he said he has ED. In order to say you have ED, well, some people can say it, but most likely they diagnosed from a doctor. And they've been taking care of it. So, fuck that.
Not everything.
Accident divorce. ED. Accident divorce. But I'm just saying, hey, we can take this topic to 2 different other places. But just like I said, from my opinion, deceive. Now, if you want to flip it, let's flip it. Miss B, let's flip it. We got married and for some reason, I can't even think of the reason why we couldn't have sex, or, you know. But we got sick, I'll say, and we couldn't have sex. Are y'all done? Well, I didn't want to tell you this, but I could never have sex. It's against whatever. Are y'all gonna be okay with that?
Nigga, please.
Y'all, that's what I'm saying. But we're supposed to be okay with it. We didn't deceive. He didn't deceive us.
But the requirement, okay, so let's be clear. Don't start this shit where this is what I want to say. For men, there is a quadruple standard. You gotta perform in the bedroom, pay all the bills, blah, 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 blah. All you gotta do is show up. Y'all barely wipe the dishes now.
Listen, don't.
Give the cooker and make a sandwich.
Okay, so what's this? If a man come up short, that's what he want to say. I'll pay the bills. It's not always about paying the bills. Some women don't even care about that. We make our own money. But that's what I'm saying. The whole point was did you deceive me? I mean, did he deceive you? And I think he did.
I think you gotta lay the ground rules first.
I don't like it because it's just a one-sided thing. Yeah. Maybe she deceived him. Maybe that ain't her hair, and she bullhead under that motherfucker. I don't know.
True.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, it's hard. Yeah, okay. He may not. Okay, I say this. He could have not withheld that, but they chose to wait till marriage. That was suspect. She should have been. She should have thought about this. Like this nigga want to
now that's a common practice with some people. That's a common practice.
Who?
That's a common practice.
Nigga, it's 2025. That common practice died in '92.
Can you be with him? You still be married to him,
right?
And still take not having sex with him.
They got roses, and like we said, they got roses. If he genuinely make you happy and he's taking care of her, if you say he checks everything on the list, but this the 80-20 rule, I should say, is that the 80-20 rule or not?
No.
How he doing 80% of everything? He just got the 20% is ED.
No, because to some people,
that's crazy.
ED is more than 20%. I mean, what do you mean, 80-20? No, that could be 70.
So what? Alright, so what is that's still high? That's still a high percentage of what he doing.
Okay, let's say this. He ain't doing nothing else, and he can't get it up. Then what you gonna say? But that's what I'm saying. You just assume that he paying the bills and he got to do all this stuff. Maybe he not doing none of that.
You gotta pick and choose what you want.
Well, what you want? Cool. Did he deceive her? If you're gonna say did he deceive her? Okay, if that's what you're saying, I don't know because I don't know what the fuck they was talking about. She just shut up on the wedding day and she wasn't pleased.
Fuck all that. I mean, keep saying the same thing, bro. Fuck all that.
Get him off the mic.
Look, let's say this. Listen. Let's say this. Let's say, for one, both of them is a goofy. And whether it's the man or the woman to agree to both of those terms, whichever one agree to, they both goofies. Fuck all of that.
Because what you've been doing the whole time they've been waiting.
There's some people that can do that, so that's not uncommon.
Fuck all that. It don't matter whether it's about the man or the woman. Neither one of them should make some type of agreement about not having sex. To me, in order for you to marry someone, you should at least know majority, if not everything, that you going into with them. You should know the shit. So y'all choosing not to have sex or whatever. It's the same thing with the man. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the woman. The same thing with if the woman chooses, I don't want to have sex until we married or whatever. The man is a goofy for agreeing to that. You don't know what that pussy is. You don't know how that shit gonna turn out. Same thing with the woman.
You don't know
the
if
woman,
it's pussy, right?
the woman.
Nowadays, you don't know.
Nowadays, you know.
I am the
You don't
marriage
know.
whisperer.
Boom. The woman don't know how the dick is. She don't know how the sex is going to be. Neither one of them know how it's going to
That's
be.
SB, Madonna.
That's the whole point. No, nobody. Neither one of them knows. They both. They choose. Both of them. Both of them are choosing to be surprised. Both of them is waiting for an unknown. You're not supposed to wait for. Yeah, you're not supposed to wait for the unknown.
It should be no surprises.
That's the whole thing.
They just got in church and started that
So
bullshit.
you
That's what
said,
happened,
okay,
man.
so
They took their
I
relationship
can
to the
agree.
Lord, now they don't have sex and shit.
I can agree for a second because you could say like y'all could have been doing things along
What's
the way,
wrong, man?
right?
That's not right.
You know,
I ain't hear you.
That's
bro.
no, I'm
crazy.
saying like you said like they could have been doing things along the way, not just particularly having sex.
No, what I'm saying is because if you saying once the wedding night comes and he can't perform or whatever, that's something you should have already figured out. That's the whole point. That's something both of y'all should have figured out. Are y'all compatible? Are y'all compatible?
Requested during the live.
If you throwing a hot dog through a bowling alley lane, that's and then you go vice versa with it.
I don't know.
You don't understand the scenario I'm saying?
No, I don't necessarily agree with you because it's just
That's why you should have figured it out already.
okay. How am I gonna figure it out? That's why I just asked the question. I said
You shouldn't have agreed to that situation because sex is important to you. That's the whole point. Sex is clearly important to you. Sex
that you honoring. Just like they said, they don't know who initiated.
Goofy.
They didn't say who initiated.
Goofy. Goofy.
I mean, you act like it's so uncommon. Like there's no way no one can wait till they're married. There's no way.
It's not that, but it is. If you want to go into a marriage blindly, that's basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're going into a marriage blindly because you don't know about something that's real important. You don't
Because if it's that important, it's a make or break on the relationship.
boom. If you want you want to go into the marriage with this person, but you don't know they're $100,000 in debt. That's what I'm saying. You don't know this person $100,000 in debt.
We keep our finances separate
But
until
that's what
marriage.
I'm saying. Y'all didn't want to discuss it until you married. No, y'all should have already established every single thing that the woman think is important and the man think is important.
So we should have found out if he was limp.
Yeah.
Vice versa. Yes. If I know that I'm throwing a bunch of coins into a wishing well, then I should have known.
I also think age is a big factor in this.
You said what?
The age.
Oh,
Because I'm sure it wasn't up to him for his little buddy to give up.
Yeah. Okay. So that's so. If we going off of the age or whatever.
Maybe last time it worked.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah. So if we going off the age part of it, then there should be more of a leeway.
So long, making out with it.
You know, both of y'all is in y'all 50s or this, that, or whatever. You should give some type of leeway. Okay, well then, let's do some homework. Let's figure out what the situation is.
okay. I can buy the age. LaDonna said 18-year-old virgins wait to marriage, not motherfuckers with 4 kids.
Bingo! Thank you. Bingo! I'm feeling my fucking words, bro. I said it. bro. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, that's why I always say every situation is different, and you got to take into different accounts and scenarios into every situation. You talking about somebody getting married at teens? What the fuck you about to say? 15?
No, I said 50.
Oh, so yeah, you got somebody in the teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s.
This the reason why women my age we like younger guys. For that reason.
Exactly.
Right there. You know.
But
There you have it.
No, nigga, sharing your age bracket, that's the problem. You try to take the little young don't marry the 50-year-old, but don't marry the 50-year-old and
Because-
hang out with the young guys.
Because that goes both ways. That goes both ways because the women will look at, oh, you fucking around with this young chick or whatever, all this other shit, they be hated on that. The 50-year-old, the 55, 60-year-old, they don't want to fuck with no 50-year-old, the same age type of woman or whatever. The same reason you might want to say that.
I don't want to take it.
But the men,
you got to click on the profile.
but the men usually get the, you know, the stigma. They get the stigma of what's going on.
I tried to do that last time and it didn't work, so I don't know. I ain't never figured it out, Sean. But that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say it's different. It's different or whatever. But that's what I say. Both of them is goofies. Both of them is goofies. Because you shouldn't make
Probably something you gotta do before we join it.
You shouldn't make no life changing.
We'll try.
You shouldn't make no life changing.
After that.
Yeah.
That late in the game.
Bingo.
Okay.
Going into it unknown.
Okay.
Going into a situation that you feel, the woman feels or the man feels is something that's important. You giving a blind eye to something that you don't know.
Okay. But I still think he deceived her. So he should have just told her. He should have told her, I'm limp. Soft as butter.
But what if it was the other way around?
Well, same thing. She deceived him. 100%. It doesn't matter if it's the man or the woman. You cannot deceive. You should not deceive people because some people they be ready to kill you for stuff like that. Wait a minute, you ain't talking about some till we married, and now you talking now you ain't even a woman, you know, or you ain't even a man. You know,
You're taking it to a whole. I be mad too.
people kill people for stuff like that. No, I was trying to think of something that we can. What can a woman do, like to say, well, we can't have sex, or you know, what can we do? Because you know, we can have it, but I don't know.
No, but it's whether if it's good or not.
Don't mean you don't like you want it sometimes.
It's not even. It's whether it's good or not. Whether it's worth doing this or doing that. You know, that's when the algebra, the exponents, all that other shit come into play. That's the whole point.
Equation.
Yeah, all that other shit. So
You didn't understand the whole equation.
What's the quantum?
You ain't solved for X.
exactly. You gotta solve all of that other shit, bro. It's a whole different thing. This is why you can make same thing with women and men. Some women is hooked. Yeah, some women is more hooked on a certain dude sex than they is with another dude. Same thing with women. I mean, you know, same thing with the opposite of it. Some dudes is more hooked on a woman's sexual exploits than other women is. It goes both ways. It's an even playing field. That's why you just can't single it out or whatever.
I feel like to another extent on the marriage type, you know ain't nobody perfect, so you gotta put up with certain things.
But that's a big thing.
Headache.
That's a big thing for people.
Yeah, but if you get married to them, you're willing to put some of the things aside.
Okay, so let me say this. What you said earlier, SB, you said it depends on the age. Okay, let's say that somebody got married at 60, 65.
Okay.
They may be okay with that. You get what I'm saying? Well, I'm glad I ain't gotta have him bouncing on me. You know, but if you young, so it would play.
But the question was, or she stated it was 50 on that, whatever it was. She stated their age.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the age.
I believe she did.
Oh, okay. Well, 50. Shit, I'm 50. Shit. That's not a bad age in my book.
No, we never said it was. But some people's bodies age differently.
Yes.
So if he couldn't help it, there's nothing he can do about that. Technically, like, I understand he deceived her. He's like, yeah, once we get married, I'm about to tear that shit up.
Right.
And now they get married, and
Look, he ain't tell nothing.
the bright lights are there, and he ain't show up.
He just a munch. That's all he that's all he can provide. All he can provide is a munch.
But if she's willing to put that aside, clearly it's not that important to her that she's willing to wait for marriage.
Let me tell you something about some women. If you be honest with us, I may been able to work with him. Because he was honest.
But you're saying maybe.
But that's what I'm just saying. Because he was honest, dang, okay, he got it in every other way. Yeah, you know, but he was honest with me. But the deception, I think, would make it worse for me. The deception. Just like me. If he, hey, we're going to have
But it wasn't as important to him. That just goes, it varies by person because how much importance is, how important is sex to you?
It's important.
Yeah, but to
it's
that
important
person
to
it might
wait.
not be.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's important. It's okay to wait, to honor if that's what you want. It's very seldom that guy gonna say that. But yeah.
This is what I was going to be saying.
Hey,
As a guy,
close.
if you're waiting, it's because something's wrong.
This is what I want to say. Sex is highly important. Everybody be capping this shit.
Yeah, that's why I said as a guy,
Everybody be capping. Sex is highly important. That shit is like top 2 things that's important.
and it ain't.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, two.
That's what I'm saying. So why you
If it wasn't important, you wouldn't. What? Nobody would be cheating.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's a big deception.
That's
That's
I lied. I
that's
had
a
to
big
think about it. I lied. He would be cheating anyway.
That's a big deception.
That's cheating. It happened anyway. Regardless. Because I know for sure.
I don't think my Facebook is updated.
Swear
I
to
got the option on my line.
Oh,
I need some ice.
Bye, man. I don't have no app or nothing. I'll go through live.
Yeah, but yeah, we about to we done with this, bro. We didn't establish all the
Next
point
topic.
views. Yeah,
We didn't
next
establish
topic,
that.
man.
We didn't establish that. He's a singer.
I just can't. Fuck all that.
And just like that.
Fuck all that.
You know, that's some juice up there. Where's the other guy?
We're gonna leave him like that. Just like that.
Where's that? Oh, let me get that.